Hello. The project is in touch with you System.GURU.Markets. Let's start with summary information about the company. If necessary, you can pause it. We invite you to study all the parameters of the corporation under study more carefully. Now we will look at the main indicators of the company Apple Inc., ticker AAPL. This review is based on current information as of March 31st, 2025. According to classification Guru, Markets company Apple Inc. belongs to the subcategory. Phones, 8 companies participate in the assessment. This is unrepresentative. We'll see the decisions made towards the end of the video. Result for the company under study, 0 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 0 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire US stock market in aggregate, you can see that the average score for the US stock market in the aggregate is 1.9 points, against a 0-point rating for Apple Inc. Comparing the movement of the company's stock price Apple Incorporated and subcategory companies, we see that over 12 months the promotions Apple Inc. showed a change of 28.4%. Against the price dynamics for the subcategory 28.5%. This definitely doesn't mean anything, but you need to take note of this fact. Market capitalization of the company Apple Incorporated valued at $3,273.64 billion. And the market capitalization of the subcategory is $3,304 billion. Apple Inc. accounts for a share of 99.091% and is the main leader of the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $66.19 billion. With a balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory of $88 billion. Apple Incorporated accounts for a share of 74.828%. Having made a comparison of the occupied shares of stock exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we see the following. Occupied share Apple Inc. in the subcategory in case of market value assessment is 99.091%. The book value is 74.828%. This is 24% less than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of the market and book value of the subcategory, bad, -1 point. The financial liabilities of the organization under study amount to $95.979 billion. Debt to book value is 145% of equity. Result on the company's debts, bad, -1 point. The company's stock price to earnings ratio is 34. With an average in the subcategory of 33.9, this is 0% higher than in the subcategory. Assessment of the indicator of market value to its profit in comparison with companies of the subcategory, tolerable, 0 points. Profit for the last 12 months amounted to $96,160 million. Future earnings over the next 12 months are expected to be $117,037 million. 21.7% more than now. Assessment of projected future profit indicators in comparison with in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The company's price to revenue ratio is 8.3. The average for the subcategory is 7.9, and this is 5% higher than for the subcategory. Assessment of the company's stock price to its revenue in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory, tolerable, 0 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $395,800 million. Future revenue for the next 12 months is tentatively expected to be $481,730 million. and this is 22% more than at the current moment. Assessment of the estimated future sales indicator in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The margin is 24.3%, with an average in the subcategory of 23.3%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 1%. Assessment of sales profitability in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 97.041%, which is 2% less than the share of market capitalization. And this fact shows the imbalance of the current exchange value of the organization Apple Incorporated, most likely towards revaluation. The amount of market capital per company employee is equal to $19,959,000. And for the subcategory, $19,546,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 2.1%. Assessment of the volume of the company's market capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, tolerable, 0 points. The profit per company employee is $586,300. Average in the subcategory, $577,200. And the difference between the average in the subcategory and the company's indicators is 2%. Assessment of profit for each employee of the company in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The amount of revenue per employee of the organization is $2,413,000. By subcategory, $2,473,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 2%. Estimation of revenue per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, tolerable, 0 points. The volume of sales transactions is 0.9%, with an average for the subcategory of 0.9%. This is an assessment of a possible short squeeze. Indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 42% for the company Apple Inc. Whereas for the subcategory, the RSI level, 14, is 42%. Potentially, securities of the subcategory are valued in the same way as shares Apple Inc. The company's current stock price is approximately $218. The consensus estimate for the company's stock price is approximately $254. The dynamics of the actual price and the consensus forecast are approximately 16%. Let's look at the order table. It is available to you. A link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions made in a given season by the information and reference System.GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. As a result of the analysis of the company's shares Apple Incorporated, information and reference System.GURU.Markets, the following decision is made. Do not open an order, as the current video is a review. Many thanks to all of you for watching to the end and for using the information and reference System.GURU.Markets.